no matter the location. From O-A-K-L-A to L-V, I'm a Raider.
Type WTF because what the, yeah. Raiders lose to the Colts 44-27. You're watching the Las Vegas Raiders Report, and this is my post-game reaction right after a heartbreaking loss where the Raiders played tough in the first half, and they just didn't show up in the second half. I mean, Colts outscore them 24-13. The Raiders have given up 138 points now. No, 145 points in the fourth quarter. It's by far the most in the National Football League. They've also given up the fourth most in points in the league. Obviously, I'm frustrated here. Paul Guenther, he's got to go. The defense continues to suck. There's just no effort whatsoever up the middle. The Raiders continue to bring no pressure, and he's still just bringing only 4 guys, no blitzes. Raiders rank dead last in terms of bringing a blitz. Derek, you're going to see that he has an interception here for a pick 6. That's on Jalen Richard. I don't think the Raiders' offense played bad in this one. The Colts have one of the best defenses in all of football. But if you play on the Raiders' defensive line, you better sack up because you're getting blown up for the past 3 weeks. Just no heart whatsoever on the defense, and it's frustrating. First question coming in from Elias Rosenthal, okay? Why don't we blitz more? I don't get it. You and I both. When you're ranked dead last in anything in football, it may be one of those things where you need to reconsider. I mean, look at these stats. This is embarrassing. You allowed 44 points, total yards 456, passing yards, but in the running game, you get beat up by the Jets. They put up 7.6 yards per carry the week before, another 212, but you're not able to get after Phillip Rivers. He has five seconds to frickin' throw the football. Your defensive linemen aren't good enough to be able to get after the quarterback or stop the run. And yet what does Paul Guenther do? He tucks his sack between his legs. I'm starting to question if he even has one at this point. And he just doesn't bring anyone. Do something different. It's not working with what you're doing. Fire Paul Guenther. Jay, this one's coming in from you. Mitch, you still a garbage fan. I mean, I'm still a Derek Carr fan. I mean, if you're going to be the person that points at Derek Carr and says that he lost this game, no offense, Jay, appreciate your watching, but it's probably one of the dumbest things I've ever heard. He had 2 interceptions, sure, but both his interceptions, one was on one of the best catches I've seen the entire year, a one-handed snag. The other one was on Jalen Richard dropping it through his hands and it was a pick 6. I mean, if you expect the Raiders' offense to be able to score 45 points every single week to win a game, shame on you. But if you're going to blame Derek Carr, I'm sorry, it's kind of a dumb thing to say. But, you know, here we are. That's the world we live in. So seriously, use hashtag Raiders Super Chat to get your questions on. We go live after every single Raiders game. If they lose, guess what? We vent, and I want you all to be venting with me. We have the best Raiders content on the internet. If you're going anywhere else on YouTube, guess what? You're just wasting your time. Subscribe, turn on those notifications. That way you don't miss a single Raiders video. I appreciate every single person that does subscribe, so go ahead, click that big red button that says subscribe. And if you hate the Cowboys as much as I do, I'm trying to beat the Dallas Cowboys report. We got a race to 100,000 subs. As you can see, I need your help. Down 15,000. Is this my job? Yes. But I can make more videos if we get more subscribers. 100% free daily videos around the Las Vegas Raiders. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I'll also put that link in the comments and in the description. Hopefully you join me for my live show on Tuesday. And we're also going to be live for Thursday Night Football as well. This one's coming in from Raider Nation. Does this mean no playoffs? No, it doesn't mean that. It does mean, though, you basically got to win out. So you got the Broncos, or you got the Chargers on Thursday Night Football. You should win that one. The Dolphins will be the game that'll be really close on Saturday Night Football. And then a Sunday Night Football game, or a Sunday game against the Broncos. If you win those 3 games, go 10-6, I believe that you get in. If you go 9-7, you also need the Dolphins to go 9-7. The Raiders need to beat the Dolphins, by the way. Like, if you lose to Miami, it's over. No chance to get in. It's between the Dolphins, Ravens, Raiders. They're going to be battling out there for that 7th spot. Let's go to this next guy. We got Peak Boogie. Okay, Mitch, who do we blame? Paul Guenther, Raiders defensive line. I'm also going to put some blame on Jon Gruden for not having his guys ready in the second half. But again, Jonathan Abram, very, very bad in this game. Trayvon Mullen, very bad in this game. Defense just didn't show up yet again. But to sit here and say that I'm surprised after seeing, how many, we're what, week 14. Raiders defense sucks, y'all. Bottom 5 unit in the league. If Raiders players want to come after me for saying that, bring it. I'm at Mitchell Renz 365. So who y'all blaming? Go down in the comments section and let me know. I'm going to start giving some shout-outs here to some of the people that are watching this live and are as frustrated as I am, because I'll tell you what, I'm just sick and tired of wanting something different and not getting different results from this Raiders team. No surprise, a lot of Paul Guenthers, a lot of Jon Grudens, LaMarcus Joyner, Jonathan Abram. Defense is garbage. As you can see, the defense needs to start doing something different, and it starts with by firing Paul Guenther. If it doesn't happen this week, I don't know if it's going to happen all year. Let's go to this next question coming in from Stan. What up, Stan? Colts had Waller locked down. What changes can we make? Just trying to get your other players involved a little bit more. I mean, Waller I don't think was totally locked down. 7 catches, 75 yards on 10 targets. Colts have a good defense, a very good defense. They're top 10 in rushing yards against, top 10 in passing yards against. Raiders just need to be a little bit more creative. I thought they did a good job, but, I mean, if you put up 27 points against the Colts, that needs to be a game you win. But when your defense gives up 44, it was a pick six, 37, you can't expect your offense to put up 38 against the Colts. You just can't do it. Next one's coming in from Darren Hernandez. Do you think that was the Raiders missing defensive key players? Not really. I mean, Clelin Ferrell went down. Obviously, that one hurt. Jonathan Abram, though, he got banged up. I mean, it was from the very beginning. Raiders, to me, didn't show up on third down. The Colts roasted them 8 of 11. I mean, you're giving up. If the opposing offense is 8 for 11 on third down, you're just not going to win many football games. It's as simple as that. Now, the Raiders didn't cover. That sucks. But luckily, with our hookup at BetUS, we got you covered for a 125% deposit bonus. So let's say this. You did go to BetUS. You bet on the Raiders. I'm sorry they didn't cover the spread. Luckily, you have $125 for free to bet with. Now, if you haven't gotten started with the Raiders yet, please do. chatsports.com/Raiders. The promo deal is Raiders 125. It gets you 125% deposit bonus. Now, you also get a free Raiders jersey when you sign up and get started at BetUS. So if you want some details on how to get that free Raiders jersey, it's for new BetUS customers only. Email me, Raiders@chatsports.com for the details. I'm very, very frustrated the fact that the Raiders couldn't win this game. And if I can maybe give away a few Raiders jerseys, that's what I'm going to do. Raiders@chatsports.com for a free Raiders jersey. The way that you get the deal is, again, by getting started with BetUS. Now, obviously, a lot of y'all are saying fire Paul Guenther as well. Chatsports.com/FPG if you want a Fire Paul Guenther shirt. $23.99. Honestly, to the people that send in the Super Chats, Ross Lima, Noah Garcia, Zornell Marlone, Jorge, appreciate your Super Chats. How about you invest money in getting this T-shirt, wearing it, and then tweeting it at the Raiders or something, because I'm sick and tired of seeing our team give up the amount of points that we give up. It's a disgrace. Chatsports.com/FPG. Let's get back to some of these comments. A lot of Super Chats continue to come in as well. We got this one coming in from Mark Castro. Defense is tragic. Carr can't take the blame on this one. Defense needs to step up if we have any hope. Dude, I'm with you. You can't put all the blame on Derek Carr. I mean, how many quarterbacks are going to be able to win in these situations? I mean, look at these numbers here. They just continue to get beat. 44 points allowed, third down conversions, rushing, passing. You know, we got to start pointing the finger at some of these other players, especially on that defensive line. Top to bottom, very, very frustrating. So we'll bring in Real Steve Daly. This one, who do you want to take in the first round of the draft? Definitely some defensive help. I know we just put out a mock draft on our main Chat Sports channel, so I don't really want to tell you who the Raiders took. I will say it's a defensive lineman, so go check it out, youtube.com/chatsportstv. But at this point, if you're not going to pick up Justin Simmons or a player like Leonard Williams in free agency, maybe you address safety or defensive tackle or defensive end in the draft. Jose, you're next up here, and I'm going to start shouting out some Super Chats because I don't know if we're going to be able to get to them all. So we got Kenny Niang says, get rid of the whole defense. Rivers' uniform looks the same way he left the locker room. No pressure. Kenny, I'm with you, man. Guys, be patient. We had like 11 Super Chats come in. J.I., fire Guenther. What do you have to lose? I'm with you. Totally got to fire him. Hard Dog 22. Mitch, you're awesome, but the coordinators aren't. Who taught us how to tackle? Same thing, dude. It's been a rough one. Got Zornell Malone says, Raiders team been bad since they lost to the Chiefs game. Yeah, It's been very, very rough. Noah Garcia, fire Paul Guenther. His defense is trash. Noah, I'm with you, my dude. Ross Bailey, the stupidity of the fans constantly blaming Carr. Yeah, with you, Ross B. Noah Garcia, team is trash. Okay. Got Ross Lima. Guenther needs to be fired today. Spurter, can we stop putting Harris in at starting role? The issue is, who else are you going to put in? When guys get hurt, it's going to happen. So what I want you guys to do right now is grade the Raiders' performance versus the Colts, A, B, C, D, or F. I mean, it's got to be a big old D, maybe an F. The defense just didn't play well again. I'm going to be more, critical on this team. I took a lot of heat this past week for calling out some of the Raiders players, but, I'm going to call them out again this week. You guys are too busy posting stupid shit on Twitter. You're too busy putting out fake Instagram things that you're not going to play instead of worrying about the football game. It's just childish at this point. And you know what? I hope Raiders players come at me again because I'm mad. I'm always going to be a fan of the team. I'm always going to root for the Raider Nation. I'm always going to root for the Shield. But in terms of the performance that these players are putting on the field, for me not to be able to get mad, I'm not doing my job. And if you're sitting here defending these players for the performance that we've seen those last 3 weeks, shame on you. You need to wake the hell up. This one's coming in from K. Davis. Eric Harris is so trash. Yeah, you're not wrong, dude. I mean, I think at this point we know what Eric Harris is. He's a captain. He's a good leader, but he's nothing more at this point than he just shouldn't be on the field. I'm looking at these numbers by Jonathan Taylor. 20 carries, 150 yards, 2 touchdowns. This is back-to-back weeks where we've let running backs basically average over 7 yards per carry. The defensive line can't get it done. Paul Guenther's not bringing any extra pressure. Not really surprised, though. Let's go to EZ Hitmaker 12. Also, super chat from Brandon Angle. Let's be honest here. We should have lost against the Jets. I'm not sure if we deserve to go to the playoffs. Once Paul is gone, we might be okay. Paul definitely deserves a lot of, crap, but so does our defense. Our defense deserves some, point the fingers too. These are grown-ass men who get paid millions and millions of dollars to be able to play a game. I'm going to point my finger at them too, but yes, that does start with Paul Guenther. Hard Dog 22, if Guenther is fired, you take a shot and go live. You betcha. You betcha. So, could we still make the playoffs? Yes, you still can make the playoffs. 9-7, it becomes difficult. You definitely need to be able to beat the Dolphins, but if you can win out, you beat the Chargers, you beat the Dolphins, you beat the Broncos, you're 10-6. I think that's good enough to be able to get in, because right now Miami's at 8-5. There's a 7 seed. Miami's got the Patriots, they have the Raiders, and then the Bills. They could easily lose 2 out of 3. They could easily lose all 3. Then the Ravens. The Ravens, if they lose to the Browns this week, they're also at 7-6. Now, their schedule does get a little bit easier as it goes on, but still, the Ravens are another team to keep in mind. Super chat coming in from Power Raider. That pick 6 was bound to happen. They targeted the same guy 4 times in a row. Our defense was horrible. Rivers stayed with the clean jersey. You're totally right. Rosby Bailey, super chat. Overall, the entire defense. Former D-line coach Buckner smiling somewhere. He's with the Cardinals right now. Wonder how PG feels knowing he sucks this bad. Yeah, I mean, it's been obviously super disappointing. I mean, do you overhaul the entire defense? I don't know about that. You do have at least some very good pieces there, but it's frustrating when you continue to be able to bring in pieces and players from free agency, and it just never matters. Now, obviously, this post-game reaction wasn't the way I wanted it to go. I wanted to be celebrating a Raiders win. And if I missed your questions, y'all, I'm sorry. We get a lot of questions every single day on our shows. But always, if you want to talk Raiders, if you want to hit me up, follow me on Instagram, at Mitchell Renz 365. I always check my DMs, as you'll see on my story as well. If you tag me on an Instagram story, I will repost it. Raider Nation is strong. Raider Nation is my family, and I do this show for all y'all. And sure, I'm really tough on the players, but after this performance, they deserve it. I will always be a Raiders fan, and I will always defend the silver and black. But Raider Nation and the fans, they deserve a lot more. If you agree with me, hit me up on IG, at Mitchell Renz 365. Next one coming in from Sean. What up, brother? Why can't Carr cover wide receiver? He is trash. All the Carr haters don't know football. All right, yeah, you're basically just, you're making fun of the Carr haters, which is a smart thing to do. I don't know. I don't know what else you want more from Carr at certain points. Let's go to Brandon Warren, but Sean, I'm with you. Miami has only beat one team above 500. Maybe at this current juncture, but I also know that they've been playing a lot better football down of late. I mean, they picked off Patrick Mahomes 3 times today. It's just the offense sucks for Miami. There's no other way around it. But for the Raiders, you have a Thursday night football game, so it's a quick turnover. against the Chargers. I will be live there again starting 10 minutes before kickoff. Week 16 versus the Dolphins. That's a Saturday night game, December 26th, the day after Christmas. Obviously, I'll be live for that one as well. And then the Denver Broncos in Denver at Week 17. Really, really rough. So after seeing the schedule, after seeing this team perform, predict the Raiders' record, currently at 7-6. So go ahead and predict the Raiders' record down below.